All right, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of It Ends With Us. I am your host, Brittany Wilder. I am a wealth and wellness energy healer, and I help divorced women reclaim their identity and rise again in their peace, their confidence, and their divine power. And I'm so excited, you guys, to be on today. I have another amazing guest. She is going to speak some powerful things. I already know, I already feel it in my spirit. But you guys know we're talking about generational curses. And what is a generational curse? It is anything that has to deal with our mindsets, it is habits, it is all these different things, cycles, different things in our families that are keeping us stuck in spaces, right? Things that are keeping us from really fully tapping into the purpose that God has for us. And so my guest is Dr. Dom Carson. I'm so excited. Welcome to It Ends With Us. Go ahead and just let people know who you are and all the greatness that you bring.
Hello, hello. Thank you, Britt, for having me. I'm excited. This is truly a family affair. And I am Dr. Dom, known as your not exterminator. I deliver transformative and therapeutic massage sessions designed to release stress and improve muscle recovery in 2 hours or less. In addition to my phenomenal career as a massage practitioner, I'm a journalist, I'm an author. Um, and a speaker, an international speaker as of this year. And I'm just looking forward to the conversation that we're going to have today.
Beautiful. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, I'm so excited. So, the first question that I always ask Dr. Dom is, what is a generational curse, a cycle, a family pattern that you noticed in your family that you had to break?
Um, Having children out of wedlock, having children young for emotional bondage reasons.
My. Listen, that one right there is going to touch a lot of people. I know that that is a generational curse in a lot of different families. Um, how did you notice the pattern in your own life? Or I guess explain a
Um,
little bit more about that.
so I saw it from my aunties. I saw it from my grandmother. Got married young, 19, because she was pregnant. My aunts were mothers before they were 25. My mom had me at 21. Just from pain, you know what I'm saying? And just wanted somebody to love her back because of
Yes.
the pain and the bondage that she dealt with from extended families. My other
Yeah.
cousins having children young. It was all around. Like, I went to high school in the mid 2000s, and people were having children by the time they were 21. And I remember my grandmother, God bless her soul, she was so proud of me when I was able to study abroad in Italy and take those opportunities and take those risks. She was like, that's a milestone for us because we were mothers at your age and you can get a chance to study abroad for free. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And I know a lot of colleagues, they had to make some compromising decisions um, about having children. And I say this because I'm a product of a mom that did what she had to do. My mother is a teacher, phenomenal 30 years in education, taught me that you can have a career that's a passion, that's a calling. But if you can avoid the unnecessary setbacks and flows, like do it.
Yeah.
And you gotta have really God in your life. Not just have him, but a relationship.
Yeah.
Establish that.
Come
And
on.
no void cannot fill that as
Right.
much as you try. Like it's just I
Like,
promise you, self-reliance is a no-go. Um, for me, and another generational curse I saw was that we had to be strong. We don't have our pants hanging down. We can't cry. I'm like, no.
right.
Vulnerability is a form of strength. And I could tell you from a person who is stubborn naturally. And I was like, I don't like to open up to people. This is what God give you the discernment. People think, yes, you have to be kind as a child of God, but he also teaches you how to be wise. There's nothing wrong being vulnerable. You have to be vulnerable with the right people because people,
Yeah.
you got to be careful because people want to weigh you down the minute you start venting. So that's why you need that spiritual awareness, that discernment. And
Yes.
for a long time, I did not want to be vulnerable. I did not.
But it's understandable, right? Because people have their ulterior motives.
Exactly.
There's a lot of different things going. They're tricky. They can be manipulative. They want to use it
Mm-hmm.
against you later on. So you're like,
Mm-hmm.
hold up now.
Yep. Facts.
Not about to use that against me later on when you get mad
Facts.
with me or you hurt about
Facts.
something that happened, right? So
Facts.
I get that completely. You gave so much in such a short amount of time. I'm like, wait a minute. She's talking about having the kids out of wedlock and early and being able to accomplish something that, your other family members weren't able to because they were tied down to, their kids and just being a mom and everything that comes along with wearing that title and wearing that hat,
Mm-hmm. I
right?
saw the sacrifices from my grandmother. Like
Yes.
my the biggest thing I saw my grandmother is take care of kids, take care of kids, take care of grandchildren, take care of great grandchildren, take care of nieces and nephews. I'm like, and yes, she had my grandfather, her husband, and everything. And I'm like, did my grandmother really have her 20s? Did she really have that? No.
Yeah. I love that your grandmother said that. My mom said that to me when I was younger. She was like, I just want you guys to travel the world, enjoy
Hmm.
yourself before you settle down and have
My
kids.
mom was the same way. My pops was like, if you can avoid relationships, that's even better.
Right.
Like, you want little to no baggage. And I listened to that. From
Ooh,
18 to 23, I did not have any relationships.
that's beautiful. I didn't listen, but I did.
I mean, I had my little crushes. There were situations that I considered,
But
but I
nothing serious.
really meditated on what my pop said. Like,
That's good. That's some
yeah.
good stuff. That's some good stuff. I love it. Listen, 18-year-olds to 23, don't focus on no relationship. You hear it right?
I
Don't.
mean, it just gotta flow organically unless God tell you, okay, this is something worth exploring.
That's it.
I wasn't getting that. It was just like I wanted to be free. I wanted to just really enjoy my young adulthood. Like I really wanted that. And I
Yeah.
feel like I made that conscious decision that led me to go back into falling in love with my high school sweetheart in my mid 20s because of that decision
I
from
love
18 to 23.
I loved, and it came back around
Yes, honey, came back
because it
around.
was real. I love that. Oh, you said some good things. You said some good things, especially just with the vulnerability, not wanting to show yourself, and but we got to use that discernment. Oh my gosh,
Mhm.
good, good. I'm so excited. Look, I'm getting excited about it all. Okay, let me calm down. Let me calm down so I can ask this last question to you. Okay, last question is what are the tools, the practices, the spiritual techniques, all those different things that have helped you break free away from your family's generational curses?
Um, Cautionary tales, paying
Yeah.
attention to my environment, honing the nuggets that we talked about before the podcast from loved ones that really love me in my corner. Prayer definitely. Like God is the Alpha and the Omega in my life. I would not be here with that. There was times that I backed away. There was times that I wanted to just do it by myself. And I'm not one of these lukewarm Christians like, oh yeah, I'm a God, I'm gonna apologize and I'm keep doing it. I'm like, no, I'm gonna do it. And when I'm ready, and I
Oh,
think
yeah.
God really gave me that grace because I was in that frame of mind and I did not want to be a conditional praiser. And as I continue to walk with God, there is no lukewarm. It's either you're gonna do it or you're not.
That's
That's
it.
just what it is. And I'm marinating. I said at first I was saying I'm marinating in my purpose. No, I'm walking in
That's
my
it.
purpose. And I just know from my uncle's passing recently, I got more to do. I got more to do. I have more to achieve. For a long time, I didn't really look at the things that I have accomplished, but sometimes you got to do that and
Oh,
look
yeah.
like where God brought you from. You know what I'm saying? Just across the board, and your company is everything. Like if we soaring like eagles. And that's in scripture. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah 40:31.
Come on.
Spread like an eagle and soar. So if you got to do that, you can't be mixing yourself with these turkeys in the barnyards. Like that's like a cat. That's like a cat that's trying to be a lion, still messing around with rats. Like you can't. You just can't. When you become wise, your circle will become wise.
Right.
And my
Right.
grandmother always told me from a child, if you are the smartest person in your circle, you need a new circle.
That's it. Every time.
And that's
And it's so much.
spiritually as well.
Yep. No, it's real. It's real. So many times people are in these circles and you I feel like in my personal growth journey, like as I started to grow with God, as I started to do more healing work, and as I started to
Hmm.
become who I truly was, you look around and you recognize this, like, why am I
This
here?
ain't it.
Why with these people?
This ain't it. And everybody got pain. Everybody got a story to tell. But at a certain point in your life, you can't keep doing this.
No.
The healing is your responsibility, especially when you have children.
Hello.
Because it's not fair to them that you carrying your bondage and your bull to
Come
them
on.
because they didn't ask to be here.
Yeah. You better tell it.
And I just knew, like, I think that's why I don't have children yet because I looked at, okay, worst case scenario, if I don't be with this person, can we co-parent? Is this a liability
Come
or an
on.
asset?
Come on.
Forget about me. Can you
Right.
really be there for my babies? Like if we
That's
don't stay
it.
together or something happens to me.
Yeah. No, that is powerful. I
I
wish
was
I was
like a mat with parenting. Like I'm like, this ain't no walk in the park. Cause
no.
now the minute you look at a child, all they got is you.
Yes. Yeah. And that's coming from a single mother. Hello, who did not plan to be single. I got married because I
There
thought
you
I was
go. There you
forever,
go.
right?
There
I
you
planned
go.
that. And things happen.
Things
People grow.
happen.
You
But Kim,
heal.
that's what I'm saying. That's the reality of the situation. See, a lot of us be complaining about God, but you knew this dude or this female wasn't ish before you had a baby. Like,
Yeah.
what was going on with your Sabrina? What was going on for you to open your legs and have unprotected sex and there's a child?
Hello.
What
Hello.
was going on with you?
That's
Like,
right.
and I say this to my females, you have to take some responsibility. I'm
Come on now.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Takes two to tango, right?
Yes.
He's not just trash. It takes two to tango.
And you knew. And a lot of us we be knowing. Same for guys. They know. They know.
We know. Absolutely.
So that's that spiritual awareness. And I think just from being a teenager, I looked at parenting as an investment. Like, are you going to be a liability or an asset?
Mom.
If we don't stay together, can you really be there for my children? Can
Yeah.
I raise a family with you? Can we show our children that we are not divided? We are
Hello.
one.
Yeah. These are important things that people need to have conversations about. Need to
Thank you. And you need to you need to have conversations. I call it the F's in your relationship: your faith, your family, your finances, and
oh
your
yeah.
future.
Come on. Come on. Take
You
them. Y'all
need to have
better take them
those
gems.
four:
Y'all better write it down.
faith, family, finances, and your future.
Come on. The four F's. Make sure you having them conversations, y'all.
Yes.
Okay. Come on. Okay, last question. So, what is something you would tell someone who is fighting this battle right now, fighting the generational curses that you spoke about right here, right now? What is the best advice you would give them?
That your past does not define you. And as
Amen.
long as you got a pulse, as long as God is waking you up, you have the power to change your story.
Come on.
You can't change the past, but you can embrace the present to welcome your future. And I could say this for a long time for somebody that was so fixated on my future. And yes, it's important to plan and be diligent, but you got to let God orchestrate everything.
That's right.
You got to let him do it. You got
Get
to
yourself caught up.
even when it don't make sense. That's how you know. You be like, what?
Especially when it don't make sense.
Makes
How about that?
sense.
Right. Well, thank you for coming on. Let the people know how they can get in touch with you, how they can work with you, all the different things that you're working on right now, all of that. Let them know.
Wow. So I'm doing my massages. So I got a special gift for y'all. 8 tips to consider before getting a massage. You can go to tipsmassage.com. You see that checklist. If you want to learn more about my services, you can type the word massage to 908-845-5394. Once again, text the word massage 908-845-5394. Especially if you reside in the Virginia and New York area. You know, if you need me for events, collaborations, I'm here to support. Yeah.
So, you guys, we will have all of her information in the show notes as well, for sure. Okay. I'm so excited just about this whole episode because it was so good. There's so many good nuggets. I hope y'all was taking notes now. Come on. Because she gave out so much good stuff. We thank you so much, Dr. Dom, and we will see you later. Bye bye,
Thank you,
y'all.
thank you, thank you.